Hi Flosstube, I'm Sally. I'm StitchySally here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. Today is December the 20th, 2023, and this is Flosstube number 66. A very warm welcome, whether you are a new or returning viewer. It is lovely to have you here. If you are new and you like what you see, if you would consider subscribing, that would be absolutely lovely. And also like my video so it gets it out there a little bit more, and also if you have a moment, if you could leave me a comment as well, please. I know that it's a very, very busy time of year, so I don't really know whether I'll get many views or not, but I just wanted to pop on before Christmas and do my usual fortnightly Flosstube. So I do have quite a bit to show you today. I'm hoping I can get through this without sneezing or coughing, because yes, we have all had the nasty cold virus that is going about, so thank you to my husband for sharing. Yeah, so I'm going to get started. So first of all, I'm going to show some fully finished objects. I'm going to have to show you on my iPad because these were a couple were exchanges. I do a Christmas ornament exchange every year with my lovely friends Chris and Barb. And then I also sent a couple of some ornaments to my lovely friends Lainey and Mouse, and then I also sent one to lovely Jo. And if you know Jo, when you see what I sent, you will know why. So first of all, this is the Little Stitcher Robin's Wish from this year's Just Cross Stitch Ornament magazine, and that is what I sent to Chris. That was stitched on 32 count vintage country mocha using the DMC called for threads. And then and there we go. This one is Needlebling Designs Santa Moon, also from this year's ornament magazine. I'm not actually sure what I stitched that on. It looks like vintage country mocha, but I don't know what count. And again, done with DMC. I sent that to Barb. And then this is one of a kind needlework. It's one of a kind something, and I can't remember what it is, and it's Fleece Navidad, and I sent that to Mouse. Not sure what I stitched it on without looking in my book. I'm not entirely sure. And then oh, I'm so sorry. I don't remember the designer. I think it's called A Delightful Sight. Again, it's from this year's ornament magazine. I think it's Twisted something, but I can't remember. That was stitched on 35. No, it wasn't. I think it was stitched on 32 count. Vintage stone grey, possibly. Again with the DMC threads. As that was sent to Lainey, if I haven't already. My cold addled brain, I'm sorry, I am worse than I normally am. And then this was Suzana Lima cross stitch, or Suzana Lima Designs, something reindeer, little reindeer maybe, can't remember. And that's what I sent to Jo. And it was just a little something, just because Jo made me a sheep project bag a while ago with a floss buddy, and her lovely daughter Miss D, she crocheted me a sheep keyring, and I know that Jo and Miss D absolutely love deer, so this was the perfect ornament just to send them, just as, you know, just because, thank you, whatever. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased to say that that they all loved their ornaments, so, and that just makes it all worthwhile. Right, so I do have my exchange pieces from Chris and Barb, but I'll show those when I've shown on my whips. So first of all is a new start, and this was my sixth 6 for 60 start, and I started this on my birthday, and it is Teresa Kogut with Thy Hands. Lovely Elaine of Ellie Welly Stitcher, she started this with me, and Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows, lovely Sally, she was going to start it as well, but unfortunately she's had problems trying to find the chart, so she's stitching Teresa Kogut Remember Me instead. And if you have never watched Sally before, I'll link to her channel below. Please, please, please go and give her a watch and give her a subscribe. She is nearly at 1,000 subscribers, so let's see if we can get her there before Christmas or for Christmas, because that would be a really nice Christmas present for her. And she's such a lovely person, lovely floss tube. Really enjoy watching her. So yeah, right. So I'm stitching this on 40 count vintage country mocha, and I am using the DMC threads. There's a couple of classic colour works in there, but I'm just using the subs to DMC. And these are my lovely set of small floss drops from Charlie Feathers, and that was a gift from Angela, Mrs Miggins. So yeah, 40 count vintage country mocha. And that is my start. I am so sorry. So, as I say, I started it on my birthday, and then I stitched a little bit more on it last night. I didn't get an awful lot done on my birthday, with me being ill. And, yeah, I just... I had a coughing fit, could not stop coughing, and I thought, I can't stitch on this anymore, so... I'd only got a little bit done, but I did manage to get more done last night, and I'm just loving it. I just love the colours, and I just love the design. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Really pleased with what I chose for my 6. So that was a new start. And then these are in no particular order. I've just grabbed my my project bags, and that is in one of my oh my god, Sarah, Penelope's pocket. I am so sorry, Sarah. Dear. Right. So, next whip is It's a Wonderful Life Pinkeep Drum by Stacy Nash Designs. And I'm stitching this with Andrea, who is... Yeah, Andrea something. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? On Instagram. Sorry, Andrea. So yeah, I've stitched a couple of times on this. I'm stitching it on a Saturday. So this was start number 2. And I'm stitching it with the DMC conversion. And I've been told not to call them a rat's nest or a bird's nest, but to call them a stitcher's nest. Thank you, Dawn. That does sound so much better, doesn't it? And these are on my another set of lovely floss drops from Charlie, at Charlie Feathers. And she very kindly popped the ring bling in as well. So I'm stitching this on 36 count oh my god, no, it's gone. I have done this before. I've done several floss tubes before. I do apologise. No, it's gone. Summer khaki. came to me. And there we are. That is where I'm at. This house is no joke. I did say that last time and it really, really isn't. But I did actually get on quite well with... I decided to go up to the roof. And then this time I've finished the roof and I've come down and started on the windows. I thought just to keep it... so that I'm keeping things right rather than trying to go right along with the white on the house. But yeah, really, really enjoying that one as well. But yeah, that house is no joke. It really isn't. You know me and houses, don't you? And if you know, you should know by now. I seem to stitch a lot of houses. And then the next one. Sorry, I'm just going to pause you a minute. Sorry about that. Right, the next start, this was my third one. And this is Rebel Stitcher Designs Happily Ever After. And Ruth, who is a Country Gal 854, is stitching this with me. Yeah, really enjoying this. So I did a conversion because it's just charted. It has one DMC and the rest are classic colourworks. So I did a conversion best I could to DMC. And these are a mess. And these floss drops are from Project Stitchcraft, who is Abby in Stitches on Instagram. And I have a ring bling that came from Hazel at Pretty Little Thread Keeps, which is on Facebook. So I'm stitching this on a piece of 36 count Coffee Craft fabrics. It's a fabric of the month and it's an even weave. And it's not showing up. It's quite a nice pinky peachy shade. Yeah, it's not showing up very well actually there, the colours. But again, loving it. Got the house completed. I don't know where I'm going to go next. I might do a bit more of the verse actually. But yeah, really enjoying that. Really, really enjoying it. So that one was start number 3. And forgot actually, that's in the project bag that lovely Liz, Elizabeth Aston, made for me. And then this one is in one of Pauline's project bags, Pauline from Serby Bags, and this was one that she kindly sent me. It was a Platinum Jubilee bag. And then I missed my first start out, but never mind, we'll go back to that. So then my fourth start, I mean, you have seen these before. It was just the Teresa Kogut one that I hadn't started when I was doing my last floss tube. So this one is Barbara Anna Designs Dreaming Girl, and I am stitching this, besides it being one of my 6 for 60, I am stitching it for Barbara Anna Wednesdays with lovely Sally of Flossy Sews and Grows. And I think lovely lady called Sue, who watches me, she's going to start a Dreaming Girl in January, 1st of January I think. So she's going to stitch along with me as well. And I'm stitching this with the DMC threads. Lovely, lovely colours in there, because obviously it's got, I think it's got all the seasons in it. So lots of lovely different colours. And again, this is a set of floss drops from Charlie. I bought from Charlie. and they are absolutely gorgeous. I love Charlie's floss drops. This is the girl who wasn't using floss drops that much either, and then all of a sudden I just decided that I wanted to have floss drops for my 6 for 60 starts, and yeah, bought a load. So this is an unknown fabric from Stash. That's showing up really, really bright there actually. I don't think it's quite that bright. So I'm just working on her hair at the moment. And I just love how this looks. I think it is just such a beautiful design. I love Barbara Anna's designs. I fell in love with, I think it was the first Christmas stitch along that I did of hers. I think it was Dreaming Miss Claus. And then I just had to go and find some more. Get some more Dreaming Girls. So there's a few in my stash, let's put it that way, shall we? And Shelley of It's Only Stitching, KeyX Stitch on Instagram, she keeps trying to enable me with more Barbara Annas. Hi Shelley. Right. And then my 5th start was this one. Oops, sorry, knocking my microphone. And this is Blackbird Designs Christmas Rose. And I love this. I love all the things that I'm stitching for my 60th. But yeah, this one I really love this one. So I'm stitching this along with my lovely friend Lainey Main, Steve who is Riven Hain, and Erin who is Erin's Makes on Instagram. So I am using the DMC conversion off the chart, and these are just, that came with a project bag, in fact the project bag that this is in, from Penelope's Pocket, Sarah at Penelope's Pocket. My daughter Jess, she bought me the project bag one Christmas, and just a few of Charlie's floss drops that I hadn't used, and some plain ones. So I'm stitching this on a piece of 36 count even weave from Coffee Craft Fabrics, and Megan doesn't name her fabrics, and there we are. Actually looking at that, those reindeer don't look like the level, but they are. So yeah, loving how that's looking, really pretty. So that's my 6 for 60 that I've been doing. And as I say, that is in Penelope's Pocket project bag that my daughter Jess bought me for Christmas one year. Right. Oops. So I have also managed just... Oh no, wait a minute, that's not all my 6 for 60. Just said I've forgotten one, didn't I? So this was the first one that I started. And it is Stitches Through the Years Waiting for Santa. And I am stitching this along with Barb for my Friday Night Sheep stitch that I do with her, a lovely friend Barb. And also with my lovely friend Chris. We do a December stitch along every year. I'm doing this and Chris is doing a Shakespeare's Peddler one, the Christmas one, which is absolutely gorgeous, and she's really moving along on it as well. So I'm stitching this with DMC threads, and this ring bling was from Mouse. I don't know whether it was last Christmas or the Christmas before, can't remember. And I'm stitching it on 40 count vintage country mocha, and that's where I'm at. It's in this Father Christmas sat here, look, drinking his hot chocolate, I assume, sat up on the chimney. I think that is really sweet. So yeah, really, really enjoying that one as well. So that's my 6 for 60. I forgot what. And that's the project bag from Jo, lovely Jo Boo's mummy that I was talking about earlier. Oh, that's my thread's gone for a bit out of it now, never mind. Right, and then I had one piece that I hadn't managed to finish before I started my 6 for 60. Still haven't finished it yet, but I have got a little bit more stitched on it. And that is Yasmin's Made with Love, the Light of the Christmas Star. And this, Angela won this in one of Yaz's giveaways on her channel. And in the meantime, she had already purchased it, so she asked if Yaz would very kindly send it to me, which she did. Thank you so much, Angela and Yaz. So Angela and I, Mrs. Miggins, decided to stitch along, and Ruth Country Gal 854, she's joined us as well. And this is such a lovely stitch. Like I say, I had hoped to finish it, but I didn't quite manage it. So I'm stitching it with the DMC threads. I have one of the Gentle Arts and the other two I didn't have, so I've just swapped them out for slightly different shades, I think. And I'm stitching it on the suggested 32 count vintage country mocha, and that's where I've got to. So thankfully I just had enough of the gold leaf to finish this. I have a little bit left, but it's a lighter gold leaf, so I'm rather pleased that I had enough. So I've just got to finish the poinsettias at the top, and then it'll be done. It's not going to get done for Christmas, unfortunately. It's not, but at least I can get it finished, ready to display for next Christmas. And then, as I mentioned, oh no, I can't show that. As I mentioned the last time, I nearly flashed up the chart then. I started the Sudide, and I don't know whether I'm pronouncing that right, and I'm really, really sorry if I'm not. Advent Sal, which was designed by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. I'm using some of the called for because I had them in my stash, and then I've got some DMC as well. There's some in there. And I'm stitching it on, I think it's a 36 count vintage country mocha. I know it's vintage country mocha, but I'm absolutely sure. Well, no, it is. It's 36 count. And I have got parts 1 to 13 stitched, and then a little bit of one of the other parts. So I am a bit behind because obviously we've got day 20 today. So, and there we have it. And I think this is amazing. I absolutely love it. And it's so nice just to get a part in your inbox every day. As I said before, you know, I'd love to do a Stitchy Advent calendar, but I can't justify spending that money. So this was just a nice way of doing something, of having an Advent that was Stitchy related. And I just love it. I think it's an absolutely gorgeous piece. And I don't think that that'll be finished either, but it's fine. I'm enjoying stitching it. I'm trying to get a little bit done every day. It doesn't always work. But yeah, I am enjoying that. It's a fun little stitch. And I think I might just have to have a look next year if they do another Advent. And then my final whip is Long Dog Samplers, the Pilgrim, and this is hashtag my first long dog Sal, and I'm also using the hashtag let's get the dogs out Sal, I think it is. Oh god, I'm not, did I make a note? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. But all the information is in the description box down below. So basically, this is my first long dog. And Amanda was starting hairs, and was going to do a Sal, asked if anybody wanted to join in. So I said I would join her. And there's also, that's Amanda Alba Stitcher. And there's also Dawn Frosty X Stitch, Liz Aston, Barb Batty Bat 610, Kate Crafty Kate, Lindsay the Cheshire Stitcher, and Sue, who is on Instagram, and I cannot remember, Haywood Alt, I think, or something like that. So yeah, we're all stitching our first long dogs, and then I also joined in with lovely Elaine Ellie Stitcher for her 60th birthday. She started Saga along with Alison the Stitching Whippet. So I am stitching this. I haven't even got my threads out. Where are they? I'm stitching it in Anchor 403, I think it is. I don't know what DMC is, but and I also have some white there for the back stitch, and this one, which is not showing up, is I'm losing the plot. Wheat Star Wet's Purple Majesty, which I'm going to use for the words. I did think about using that one, but then I changed my mind. And I'm stitching it on 20 count Balana, and I believe it's like an off-white or something. It's not white, and that is where I am at. So I hadn't picked this up for a couple of weeks with me starting my 6 starts for my 60th, and because I wanted to get the other things finished. Obviously this one wasn't going to be finished, and neither was Guardian, and I haven't picked Guardian up. I haven't finished gridding the page that I was doing, so I need to get back to that. But I have some more secret stitching to do yet as well. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Loving it. No mistakes so far. Touch wood. So yeah, really enjoying that. And then it's been nice to get back to it and do a bit on it as well. So yeah, that's all my whips. So what shall we do now? I think what I'll do is the ornament exchanges, then we'll do haul, and then I'm just going to show you my stitchy related birthday presents. So the first ornament is from my lovely friend Chris. She did tell me as well who the designer was, and I cannot remember, and it's from one of the ornament magazines, but isn't that cute? I absolutely love this, absolutely love it. And she's backed it in some holly fabric. Thank you so much, Chris, absolutely love this. And then the piece from Barb, and I do believe it's a Twin Peak Primitives. I'm sure I recognise it as a Twin Peak Primitives. And there we go. Isn't that cute as well? Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows, I think you'll like this one because it's got a chicken on it. And that is really sweet. She also sent the stand to stand it on. It's a backing fabric. and she also sent me a like a ceramic ornament, and I forgot to bring it through. It's got doves on it. It's on my tree and I forgot it. And then I had a gift from Mouse for my birthday, and she'd also added something in for well, she said I could open it on my birthday as well. And I've actually left, there was a wooden robin ornament which I've left over there. It's on my white tree. So you may well recognise this from the finishes that I showed earlier on my iPad. So this is the little stitcher Robin's Wishes. Yeah, she said she had to stitch it for me. And she kind of giggled when she saw that what I'd stitched, that I'd stitched it for Chris. But that is absolutely beautiful. And I always think it seems such a shame to put them away after Christmas. But my wooden robin will be staying out. It's going to stay out all year with my other robin bits on my white tree. So that is absolutely lovely. Absolutely love it. Right, I'll do haul, and then I'll just pause for a minute while I grab my other bits and pieces. So if you have not received your December fabric of the month from Crafty Kate and you don't want to see it, I mean, I know we get emails that show it, but sorry for the crinkling. If you haven't seen it and you don't want to, and you want to see it first when you get it, look away now. So this is the December fabric of the month, and I get a 36 count linen in 13 by 18, and just look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And that is actually showing quite true, which is a miracle for the camera on my laptop. But that is absolutely gorgeous. I can see a Barbarana on that. Me and my Barbara Anna's there. But yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Kate. I love that. So that's my fabric of the month from Crafty Kate. Fabrics by Crafty Kate. That's just come today. And sorry if I'm crinkling. I just want to put it away for now so that I know where it is. And then I think I mentioned last time I decided to have a little birthday treat to myself. Megan at Coffee Craft Fabrics was offering up the new Cottage Garden Samplings Chart Christmas Parade, and you could have it with fabric, or you could have it as a full kit with the threads, and you could also add things like ring bling and floss drops, which I didn't do. I couldn't justify spending all that money, and plus I've got plenty of DMC in my stash. So that's the chart. Fell in love with it as soon as I saw it. Absolutely love it. And this is the fabric cut. I got a 40 count linen, which I might regret. But yeah, that is a lovely, lovely colour. Absolutely love it. It's not showing massively true there, unfortunately, but it is a beautiful colour. Really, really pleased with it. So I don't know when I'll start it. I have absolutely no idea when I will start it, but and then yesterday, was it no, day before yesterday, I received a Christmas card from lovely Dawn at Frosty X Stitch, and she'd included this, which is the Snowflower Diaries Angel's Blessing. And I love it because I have already stitched it a few years ago. I don't know, can I see a date on it? Because I think I stitched it. It's 2013, so It must have been around there. But I have said to Dawn, I finished it as a Christmas ornament, so it only comes out at Christmas. And I think I would quite like to stitch it again, so I can keep one out all year. Because I do love angels. And I think she said this was in her grab bag from Stitch Basel, but she doesn't stitch angels. So thank you so much, Dawn. I do love, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Maya. I do love her designs. She has some beautiful ones. Right, I'm just going to pause you a minute to go and grab my Stitchy related birthday presents. I'll be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. Actually, some of these aren't particularly Stitchy related, but I did want to share them. So I had an email from Angela, Mrs. Miggins, saying that there would be a couple of things coming from Amazon and they had to go away for my birthday. So she sent me this. It's a journal. And it says, nobody's perfect, but if you were born in December 1963, you're pretty damn close. And it's got this like room to write things in and little quotes at the top of each page. I think I'm probably going to use it as a Stitchy journal, actually. I quite like the idea of using it as a Stitchy journal. And I think that's really fun. I think that's lovely. And then she also sent me this little key fob which says 60 and fabulous on it and a little happy birthday charm. Oh, that reminds me actually, I do need to order some 2024 charms and a little glass of something alcoholic. Thank you so much, Angela. I absolutely love those. So I may well use that on a floss ring actually. And then these were in, as I say, no particular order. And then from my friend Sue, I got this chart, which is Jeanette Douglas Chubby Fox. And she did ask me, she said, are there any charts that you would like for your birthday? Give me a few ideas. And then I can pick one and you don't know which one you're getting. So I did say about the three chubbies, the bird, the bunny and this one. And I just love that. I think it is so cute. Fell in love with it as soon as it came out. And then, again, this one isn't particularly Stitchy related, but I wanted to show it. I got a bit squashed in the post. Oh, look at that. The cute sheep. And it's a New Zealand sheep. It came from Debbie in New Zealand. There's 5 times more sheep than people in New Zealand. 25 million sheep. I think that's really, really cute. And then she also sent me some lovely fabric. There. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what I'm going to do with it because I don't make project bags. It would make a lovely project bag. But yeah, it's Koru Frond. I've probably pronounced that terribly and I do apologise, Debbie. Right, and then from, I should have, actually, I wasn't going to bring my cards across because I've got quite a lot of cards, but I was going to bring a few just to show, but I haven't done. They're all on the windowsill and I don't move them because they'll just all fall over. So from lovely Sally at Flossy Sews and Grows, I got this Roxy floss called Great Lakes. That's not showing up very well actually. And that is it's an absolutely gorgeous colour. And Sally says it's one of her favourites. And I've never had this before. I keep saying I'm going to get some. I'm going to do an order for some from Evertotes. but I haven't done. But you never know, one day. Came in this lovely little pouch. And then from my lovely friend Chris, received this. It's Prairie Schooler. I thought it was a Prairie Schooler. Sometimes you just know, don't you, who the designer is. And it says, friendship is a fragile flower that seldom blooms on earth. 'Tis nourished by the few who realise its worth. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. Thank you so, so much, Chris. And sorry, thank you, Sally, as well. Thank you so much, Sally. I'm just a bit, I'm quite overwhelmed by the beautiful gifts that I received. And then from lovely Elaine at Ellie Welly Stitches, I got this chart, which is Keslin's Christmas Cone series. These are great. These are absolutely fantastic. So I shall have a go next year at these. The stitching will be fine. The making up might not be quite so good, but you know, I will give it a go. But they are lovely. And then she also sent me Annie Bespoke at Sheltering Tree Summer. And I'm sure you can guess why. These. So yeah, love that one as well. And then she also sent me, she really spoilt me actually. Oh gosh, that's stuck. She also sent me this really cute needle minder from Pique Your Interest. Cute little robin. And then it's a little panda on the back of it. That is really, really cute. And then she also sent me some sheep scissors from Kelmscott Designs. So I do have some sorry about that, the window cleaner always seems to come when I'm doing a floss tube. Anyway, as I was saying, I know I've got some scissor fobs stitched shepherd's bush ones, so I'm going to have to, I'll find those and put one of those on, I think. So thank you so, so much, Elaine. That's so kind of you. And then from Pauline at Serby Bags, I got this beautiful winter animal project bag. It's got a lovely mother of pearl button on it. That is absolutely gorgeous, love it. And then it's got gorgeous fabric on the inside. And Pauline also sent me a gift certificate for Peakside Needleworks. So thank you so, so much, Pauline. So kind. So I've been so blessed, and I just still think what have I done to deserve it? And I know it's silly. I shouldn't think like that. And then from my lovely friend Mouse, I got a project bag that she made. Beautiful, beautiful stitching. And I can't remember the designer of that. I've seen it, but I can't remember the designer. And then it's got this pin on it. That is lovely. Thank you so, so much, Mouse. Absolutely love it. Oh, and I forgot something actually. I've just remembered. Chris also sent me some some little wooden buttons and I forgot to pick them up. I don't know if you heard that. I think I'm doomed to get this floss tube finished today. Good job, I've nearly finished. Last but by no means least, this gorgeous stitch piece was a gift from my lovely friend Lainey. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? I love receiving homemade gifts. I think they're just so special. And that is absolutely gorgeous. And Lainey also sent me some robin earrings as well. But like I say, I'm only going to show the stitch related gifts. So thank you so much, Lainey. Absolutely love that. And I need to find a place to hang it. So those are my stitchy related gifts. I got a nominations charm, a gift certificate for Next. I got a Vendula handbag with a black swan on it. I got a hamper which had all sorts of stuff in it. It was just all sort of stuff like to help you relax. And it also had party poppers and balloons and what else did I get? I got a book. I got Alan Rickman's autobiography. I got some money. I think that was it. But it wasn't it. Because I had said quite a few years ago that I fancied going alpaca trekking, alpaca walking, however you want to call it, for my 60th birthday. I had a tattoo for my 50th and I decided that I wanted to go alpaca trekking for my 60th. And Abby, this had stuck in Abby's mind, and she had arranged for me, well, for us, we all went, the three of them clubbed together to pay to go alpaca trekking. I'm not going to show you a load of photos because you know what I'm like, I can't edit, it just goes over my head. So if you want to see any of the photos from my birthday, you can see them on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram and you would like to, my account is private. If you can just drop me a message to let me know how you know me and that you would like to follow me, because sometimes I don't know whether when people ask to follow me, if we've no friends in common or whatever, I don't know. I'm not going to know, if you get what I mean, and you know, yeah. So I'll just show you one photograph very quickly. It was a fantastic day. I mean, as I said, we were all poorly. We have never felt so ill in a long time. But we made the best of it. We had great fun. So this is, this one is Quest, who was my lovely alpaca. They do have llama in them as well, do these ones, but they're more alpaca than llama. So this one was Jimmy. Jimmy was lights on, but there's nobody home, basically. It was a funny thing. Really funny. He actually decided to roll over as we were walking. And this one here is Leo, who was my husband's alpaca. And this one was Inca, who was Abby's. And as I say, we had great fun. As you can see, it was very wet. They had been trying to pump out, but there were still some areas that were really wet. And the gentleman who was taking us round, he was saying at one point, if you just keep to this side and then you won't go through all the deep water. And coming back, what did Quest decide he wanted to do? It was too slow for him and he just wanted to overtake everybody else through the deep water. So I did get some wet splashes up my legs, up my jeans. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely loved it. So we got to walk those 4 chaps and then we got to feed the ladies. And I had a very, very tender moment with one of them. And she gave me a little kiss, which was lovely. So yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. As I say, we worked well, but we absolutely made the best of it. We were going to go out and have something to eat. But we ended up not doing that, but we did. A stupid thing was coming back, Jess mentioned McDonald's, and I know, yeah, 60th birthday, McDonald's, but I just fancied a cheeseburger, so yeah, we did go to McDonald's. So yeah, that was my birthday. As I said, I was blessed. I received some fantastic cards. I received some lovely presents, fantastic presents. I had so many people wishing me a happy birthday on Instagram and Facebook, and it was just fantastic. I did have, despite being ill, I did have the best day. Absolutely had the best day. And I think I have said to my husband that I'm going to get a photo book with the pictures in, because I'd rather have them in a book or something, or get them printed rather than just having them stuck on the hard drive and never really seeing them. So yeah, and then yesterday I received a gift certificate for Fobbles from a lovely lady who watches my Flosstubers, so thank you so much. You know who you are. So I shall have a look at spending that in the new year, along with my Peakside gift certificate. So I think that is everything. Yeah, I think, yes, it is. So it just remains for me to wish you a very happy Christmas if you celebrate. If you don't, happy holidays, and whatever you celebrate. I hope you all stay safe and have a brilliant time with however you wish. I'm so sorry. However you spend it is what I was trying to say. And thank you so much for sticking with me again throughout 2023. I appreciate each and every one of you. I can't say it enough, because I never thought that my channel would have as many viewers as it did, as it does, sorry, should I say. I know there's lulls sometimes, and sometimes I get a few new subscribers and then I lose them, but I think that's a YouTube glitch, to be honest. But yeah, I do truly appreciate every single one of you for coming and watching me, listening to me waffle and mess up and whatever else I get up to. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful season, stay safe and take care, get plenty of stitching done, and I will see you in 2024. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.